I'm running because I care. I care about Calgary, I care about Calgarians. I've been working on behalf of our community for my entire life, basically, my entire career. I said, I know that there's a very big job to be done at City Hall. I have the experience that's required to do that job, so I know that I'm able to deliver. I have a stated goal of actually doubling the success rate of small business. And of course, people are pretty skeptical, you know, how do you do that, John? You know, this kind of stuff. And I said, well, think about this. I said, and everyone kind of agrees, that if 80% of all new wealth comes from your small businesses that succeed, and if 80% of all your new jobs are coming from the small businesses that succeed, but only 1 in 5 are succeeding, well, what if you got that up to 2 out of 5? Wouldn't that double the new wealth creation, the new job creation, double? I said, so going from 1 out of 5 to 2 out of 5, is that such an impossible goal? How many people discontinue their business license each year? That number was between 3,000 and 5,000 each year. Each year. That's how many small businesses do not reapply for a business license every given year. So in other words, they failed. Now, those people don't normally want to talk about that. They don't want to explain, you know, it's a failure. They don't want to sort of be publicized talking about it. So have we ever done exit surveys? Have we ever talked to these people to find out, you know, what is going wrong? What's happening? Why do you think your business didn't succeed? And we start looking at all the other things that are being done. I said, obviously, a big problem in this city is the high costs, the high taxes, how much we actually tax small businesses when they're not even profitable at all. In fact, they're losing money. 40% of businesses out there are losing money, and yet they still have to pay huge taxes to the city of Calgary. How is that helping them survive and get over those first few years that are really, really tough? It seems we're building just bedroom communities. And there was a lot of talk back then, you know, bedroom communities. You just sleep there, you go work downtown, you come back and you go to sleep. And I said, so where's the living room? I said, where's the living room in these communities where people can get out of their houses at night and mingle and mix and meet each other and get to know each other? I think what we want to build is empowered, local, grassroots people in every community that can, you know, that can do all the sort of grassroots things that a large bureaucracy like the City of Calgary simply can't do. One of my first examples was we had a big blizzard the first year I was elected, and I knew that I had, you know, senior citizens in their 80s living in their house. They'd never be able to dig their way out. And I realized that this is a pretty big problem, so I started what I called the snow rangers, right? To get the next door neighbor with the snow blower to think about cleaning the neighbor's sidewalk for them, right? And it kind of caught on, and people thought it was a good idea, and it is a good idea. And it's now become the Snow Angels, and it's, you know, it's a moderate success. But I said that kind of thing where people are looking out for people, they're caring about their neighbors, they're getting to know their neighbors, and they're helping them out in a snowstorm, they're helping them out if someone has a broken leg and can't get to the grocery store, you know, all these sorts of things. That's how you really build a community. We have got to get on top of proper procedures at City Hall and the finances, right? I mean, my background is business. I'm the only guy with licensed financial credentials, years of experience in working in business and finance, you know, and that is #1 priority. Because if City Hall is so far in debt or doesn't have the money and the resources, like everything else falls down, right? We have to get on top of what's going on at City Hall financially and make sure that, you know, that money is being properly spent and that people have trust in their government, trust at City Hall. That's what I want to bring back. And for City Hall employees, pride. I mean, there's a lot of flack going on right now, and I think for people that work at City Hall, that you know, it would disturb anybody if you were working there and thinking that the citizens do not look at you as doing a good job. So I want to bring back the pride of employment at City Hall. I want to bring back the trust of the citizens, and I think that first and foremost we have to start with the finances. And I do have the best credentials on that front. Why does this city not foster arts and culture and festivals and, you know, all the things that create vibrancy? But I've seen the city start looking at festivals as cash cows and start charging more and more and more. Said, whatever happened to the city that used to actually do the opposite? Help put them on, not charge anything, actually, you know, provide services for free. Now they're charging for all of this, and it's becoming very expensive and difficult for the volunteers to do this. And more is being foisted on them. And I just think that's so wrong. It's just the wrong direction. I know I can do it. I know Calgary can do it. We have the ability. It's just you need to focus, and you need the right people in the right positions to harness our talents and really get this city going again.